I'm James Grange. I'm the final third of the Dennis Racing team. I learnt many years ago how to paint using two-pack paint. So when it came time to actually paint the car, Dennis went around a lot of different paint shops, and they basically said, no, far too difficult, far too expensive. And Dennis came straight to me and said, you know, can you paint the inside of the car? Can you paint the outside of the car, underneath and in the engine bay? My answer was simple, yes, easy. Give me the car and I'll make it happen. We rolled the car into my parents' garage at 9 o'clock one morning, and between Dennis, myself and Dennis's son, we managed to completely paint a car. And so I guess if I was to say what is my forte in the team, it would have to be painting. I am 1/3 of the drivers. I'm the slow one. Also apparently the one with the big ego. And yeah, basically if the lad's working late in the evening, I tend to be the guy that comes in and buys everybody dinner. I'm a commercial airline pilot, presently for a rather low-cost carrier based out of Stansted Airport. Oh no, that's a question. Attention to detail. What I do for a living is the way that we're trained and the things that we do. We're very regimented. We have checks. We have a list of rules that we abide by, so that people don't get injured, damaged, aircraft don't crash. In a race team, you have very similar rules. You have a strict set of checks that you go through before and after the race to make sure that the car is still in one piece, to make sure everything goes smoothly, driver changes go correctly, that the car is legal, and all the rest of it. So yeah, attention to detail would probably be sort of up there, as well as, you know, the fact that I have checks that I do, and I can carry those from the airline industry into the car world. I think that if we came home with a car in one piece every race, we wouldn't be trying hard enough. So I want to come home with a car that has shown that it is more than capable. If it's got a bit of rubber on it, it's got the odd scuff mark, it shows that we've been trying, and we want trophies. We want big silverware. We've seen the size of them. More to the point, Dennis has seen the size of them, and he wants them as much as I do. In a word, immense. It's an animal. I didn't know that a front-wheel drive car could produce that level of grip. It's frightening. If I'm honest, it's not me. I think you'd be hard pushed to tell the difference between Dennis and Sean. I think Dennis is more mechanically sympathetic, but I think if your chips are down, you put Sean out in the cup. That I'm most proud of. Have you not seen the paint job on the inside of it? I spent hours. There is probably 12 coats of two-pack. There's probably 500 quid's worth of paint on the entire vehicle that I put on alone. Yeah, if I was going to say what is the bit that I'm happiest with, it's the paint work that I put into it. It does finish the car, but there are an awful lot of very, very good parts to that vehicle. Yes, I spent 4 years racing karts. I was racing in Pro Kart Heavy Series. down at the Oval Race Club in Ammering in West Sussex, and I bumped into a gentleman that actually owned the track, and he basically took me under his wing and taught me everything that I needed to know about karting and how to race on his particular track. He then let me loose, convinced me that it was a good idea to actually go racing karts. So I went and bought my own go-kart. I completely stripped and rebuilt it, and in 6 months I turned it from a piece of junk I bought off of eBay to basically a championship winning kart. And approximately, I did a little bit of clowning around in karts. I did quite a lot of testing over about 6 months to a year. And then when I did start racing, I got a third in the first year of racing, a second in the second year of racing, and I won the championship in my third year. To say nervous wouldn't be the right words. Apprehensive is probably the better sort of choice of words here. Although I've done some racing before, it's been on a much smaller scale. I think there are a lot of nerves. I think there's still a lot of polishing that we can do with various aspects of the team and the organisation of it all. But I think we've pretty much got it all there. But getting in the car for the first time and actually driving it in anger, in traffic, there are going to be a lot of nerves. I'm going to be sweating buckets. To follow the team throughout the year, I think it's going to be quite exciting. You're also going to see some changes in the car as well.